Welcome to Haneda district in Ota city, south of Tokyo. Stayed here at the Mercure last night. Very nice hotel. They do have a shuttle to Haneda Airport. No, not that one. But that's not where my flight leaves today. And if it doesn't leave from Haneda Airport, you might think that it leaves from Narita, the other major airport of Tokyo. But no. What if I told you there is a third airport around Tokyo? A very small airport that not many people know about. So let's go there and check it out. Getting there is not very straightforward. It requires minimum 2 transfers and it's gonna take like 2 hours in total. Okay, need to transfer here actually, but I have no idea which platform. No, that goes to Haneda Airport. I have to say the Tokyo rail system is a bit confusing. Like this is one line, the blue line, the Kaiku line, but it has like various different routings, and you really have to watch out that you get the right train. That's like even more confusing. So the Kaiku line. This is an express train, but now it's like switched to a local train, and at the second next stop it kind of switches seamlessly to the Asakusa line. So the Kaiku line becomes the Asakusa line, according to Google Maps. That is really confusing. Made it to Nihonbashi station. Now we need to find the JR Tozai line towards Mitaka. Track 4, I think, to Mitaka, and then at Mitaka we need to switch to a bus. Welcome to Mitaka station. I have 317 yen left, which should be sufficient for the bus, which requires 220 yen. And we're looking for bus number 51. Mitaka station is on like several levels. We need to go down one level for the bus. So number 51 departs from number 5, like platform number 5, I think. It's right here. Made it here to the airport. Which airport is it? It is Chōfu Airport in like the west of Tokyo. It's a very small airport. Actually, it is a general aviation airport, sort of. And it has like an 800-meter runway. So it's really only suitable for like small aircraft. Yeah, it is now 12, so midday. And my flight only leaves at 2:40 p.m. So I have some time left. And I wanted to go to a cafe here. I had to pass like an entrance gate here. There was a security guard, and I told him I wanted to go to the cafe, and yeah, I needed to sign in like with my name, but he let me in. He was very nice. And there is the Propeller Cafe. Okay, could even have some lunch here. Maybe I'll have like a cheesecake or something. First floor? Oh no, first floor is here. This is a really nice cafe, and the staff is really friendly too. Just ordered a cheese and fish burger, and yeah, it looks quite nice. But the nicest thing is they have a hangar. You can see like a lot of small airplanes, even a helicopter, and some cars in the background. That's really interesting. Really nice lunch here at the Propeller Cafe. I can highly recommend it. Best fish burger ever. Fish and cheeseburger. They're only open for lunch, by the way. You cannot go there for dinner. It is now 1:45 p.m. As I said before, my flight leaves at 2:40 p.m. So still have enough time to walk over to the terminal, which is like somewhere over there. It's like a 10-minute walk. And it's a really nice walk too. Look at the trees here and the flowers. That's really beautiful. Yeah, so the only airline that operates scheduled flights out of Chōfu Airport on this 800-meter runway is called New Central Airservice. They operate a fleet of like 6 Dornier Do228s, and essentially they fly from here to an island train like south of here. They're called the Izu Islands. They belong to the Tokyo prefecture, so like the Tokyo region sort of. And they are like a 30 to 60-minute flight away from here. Just arrived here. This is the tower building. This is the terminal, I think. I think it's the terminal. So we're taking New Central Airservice today to an island called Miyake. Actually, it's Miyakejima, but Jima is like the Japanese word for island. So calling it Miyakejima Island would be like Miyake Island. Yeah, it's not the best weather to fly. And actually, I read that there are high winds tonight on the island, but let's see. Hey, how are you? Check-in? Miyake?
Miyake. 1340.
Oh, okay.
But the weather is so bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
So we're checking the weather.
Weather.
So please wait our order.
We'll see. Thank you. Okay, so I went to the check-in counter, and well, check-in doesn't start like 1 hour before departure. They have a board there, like a departure board with all the departures to the islands, and actually it seems like a lot of flights are cancelled due to the weather like on these islands. For my flight, it indicates that they're like still checking the weather. We'll see if we actually get to fly today. Would be a pity if we don't get to fly. It is now 10 past 2 p.m. and they're still checking the weather. It doesn't look good because I saw that the later it gets, the stronger the winds on this island will become. So it's better to get out early here, but it looks like a bit of a delay. But they're really nice. Like one of the staff members actually like came to me, like directly to me, and explained to me in English like there's gonna be some delay and they're still checking and there is a possibility for cancellation, but let's see how it goes. Maybe I'll have to fly tomorrow. It seems like there are wind and rain issues in many areas of Japan at the moment. Yeah, bad news. They actually cancelled the flight, which I kind of expected already, and it turns out they're full tomorrow. I still want to go there though, because I actually have a flight booked out of Miyakejima in 2 days, on Thursday. So what I did is I asked them to book me on the first flight in the morning on Thursday, and hopefully that goes, so I can reach my flight out of Miyakejima, because that will be very exciting too. But until then, I will have to stay 2 more nights here in Tokyo. I booked a hotel that's like close-ish to here. It's like a 20-25 minute walk. There's a security guard looking at me very suspiciously. So yeah, I'm gonna stay there for 2 nights. It's not too expensive, it cost me like 40 euro per night, but let's see. And I will have to figure out what I do tomorrow, because yeah, I have nothing to do tomorrow. I wanted to spend the day tomorrow on the island, like explore the island, but now I guess I will have to explore Tokyo. I have to say though, they're all very friendly, very helpful. It's just bad luck with the weather. Yeah, it's a bit rainy. I mean, right now it's not raining, but I think it will rain later tonight. And it's also like very humid. It's not too hot, but very humid. They have an observation hill here. Shall we go and see what we can see from up there? Oh, nice view of the airport here. Wow. Incredible, sir. A bit windy. You know what I just realized? They never actually asked to see my passport. They're like, yeah, there's only one foreigner name on the list. That must be him. What I already like about this part of Tokyo, there are not many people around. And it still looks very nice. Very clean, everything. Very organized. It's pretty neat. I was actually thinking, instead of going to Tokyo City tomorrow, I could actually explore the suburbs a little bit, because they're really nice. Like, look at that. And no one here. They even have public restrooms here in this park by the runway. and a little pond as well. Let's go up this hill here. What do we have here? I have no idea. Okay. But we do have a nice view of the airport as well, and the Dornier 228 fleet over there. Unfortunately, not flying to Miyakejima. Oh well. Real quiet neighborhood here actually. Really like small streets and everything. And there's my hotel. Let's see. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
I have a reservation. Wait. Yeah. That's cool. He already had a printout of the confirmation from booking.com. Very well prepared. Yeah, so I'm gonna stay here for 2 nights. I mean, it's not the biggest room, but it is clean, and they do have like a shower here. They do have a bathroom with a light. They have a microwave as well. You might buy something from like 7-Eleven or something. Huh. They even have like a hanger for your laundry. Interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna stay here for 2 nights. I have no idea what to do tomorrow. I just texted the tourist association on Miyakejima that I cannot come because the airline cancelled my flight. Yeah, so I will need to figure out what to do tomorrow. Good morning and welcome back to Chōfu Airport. A Cessna just took off, very nice view. I spent the last 2 nights in that hotel, like close to here. It was an interesting time. It's like a residential neighborhood, so you have like very narrow streets, very relaxed atmosphere. Yesterday I went further west, like 1 hour by train, and I went hiking up Mount Takao. It was a beautiful forest, and then I also got to ride the monorail. But today we are back here at Chōfu Airport for the second try, trying to go to Miyakejima. I have a very good feeling for today. As you can see, the weather is lovely, and I checked the weather on the islands down there as well. Should be good too. Looking like a good day to fly. Tomorrow would actually be not a good day because tomorrow there's a typhoon coming in from the Philippines, but today it's all sunny. So let's do that. Let's head over to the terminal, get checked in, and yeah, fly to Miyakejima. It is like less than an hour to departure. Should be able to check in already. Yeah, all checked in here to Miyakejima. They weighed my backpack and actually it's a little bit too big for hand luggage, so they wanted me to check it in, but you know, I have a power bank in there. And it was 7 kilogram. They only allow 5 kilograms, so I had to pay like overweight charges. 760 yen for 2 kilogram overweight. Yeah, but in case you're wondering, that backpack is actually all I take for a 2.5-week trip. It's very flexible, I can just carry it around. In any case, it is now almost 8 AM. Boarding should be in like 15 minutes. all past security in the small waiting area here now. Another flight to Oshima was just boarding, and the flight to Miyakejima should be like the next one. In the end, I actually decided to drop off my backpack because these Dornier 228s are like very small, and like my backpack is a bit fully packed. I just realized now they actually have a nice tail, like logo. Yeah, what else do we have here? There are instructions for a life vest. I think you can even try it out.
お席ご案内いたします。足元でお気をつけください。Your seat number 2C.
2C.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
福地様、4の A の席。すいませんのでご利用電源からお切りいただきますようお願いします。メイン通り非常口について安全な。
We're airborne out of Chōfu Airport, runway 17, departure to the south. Now we're heading like straight to the sea. We're just beneath the clouds. It's a little bit turbulent, but other than that, it's a beautiful day to fly. Yeah, to my surprise, there are only 3 other passengers on board. I thought the flight would be full, but no, there are actually only 3 other passengers, so 4 passengers including me. It's like really surprising. I don't know. I thought it would be full. And we're just passing the coastline. Beautiful weather, beautiful sea. Wow. And I love the big windows of the Dornier 228. I don't know many other aircraft that have such big windows. It's really amazing. Yeah, after boarding there was no safety briefing. The ramp agent just kind of told me to fasten my seatbelt and that's it. And then the pilots just kind of started texting at some point. The cabin surprises me very positively. I mean, it is in a really, really good shape. Like, I don't know how old this aircraft is, but this cabin, like, when you look at the seats, when you look at the walls, the ceiling, everything, the seat pockets, really good shape. It looks almost brand new. And speaking of seat pockets, I had a look in there, and you know, they give you the usual stuff. They give you the safety card, they give you the sickness bag, but they also give you a fan. They give you a fan. Look at that. That is hands down the coolest thing I've ever found in any seat pocket. And they put some information on the Dornier 228 on there as well. That's also very cool. Now we are over open waters, heading towards Miyakejima. Block time is 50 minutes. Flight time itself should be like 40 minutes maybe. Yeah, these islands here, the Izu Islands, are not very far from Tokyo itself. I think the closest one is Oshima. It's like a 20-minute flight away, and Miyakejima is like a bit further. It is important to note that these islands are volcanic islands, especially the one we're going to, Miyakejima. It has actually an active volcano that last erupted in the year 2000. So much so that in 2000 the whole island of Miyakejima was evacuated. Like, everyone had to leave and the island remained empty for like 4 years or 5 5 years even, I don't know. And even when the residents returned, they still had to carry like gas masks with them, just in case. So it is an active volcano and it should not be underestimated. Even on the new Central Airservice website, there is a statement that like volcanic gases may affect flight operations. I think it doesn't really happen too often, but yeah, it's definitely an active volcano and it should not be taken lightly. Yeah, 25 minutes into the flight and we already started our descent into Miyakejima. Flight went by pretty smoothly and yeah, I also expect a very smooth landing in Miyakejima. And welcome to Miyakejima Airport, at least. The main part of the island is like in that direction. This is like a viewing terrace of the airport. You have like a nice view of the airport. There's like seating as well. There's some sort of monument. And they have a map here too. So we can check out where we can like walk from here maybe, because I do have some hours to spend here. You see, originally I wanted to spend 2 nights on Miyakejima, explore the island a little bit. Yeah, but that didn't work out. But still today I have planned an onward flight from here, from Miyakejima to another island further down south. I hope that's gonna work out. Weather is looking good. It's actually very warm in the sun. It must be like 25 degrees. Really, really pleasant. But I'm gonna cover that in a separate video. So if you want to see on which airline that flight is, don't forget to subscribe and I will see you in the next video. Until then, enjoy your travels.